after Spain taken on Austria in a match filled with quality passion and knockout drama. It's a 100% original vegetarian simulation that personally recorded and edited this match for entertainment purpose only with no copyright issue, no third-party footage. Let's kick off.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And it does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation. Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put
Spain have been one of the standout teams of the World Cup. The 2010 FIFA World Cup champions stand there camping with a commanding victory over Saudi Arabia, followed by another impressive performance against Cabo Verde before finishing the group stage in style to qualify as one of the tournament's strongest side. Now for their quick passing, intelligent moving and attacking football, they Roja are dreaming of lifting the World Cup trophy for the second time.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. Succumbs to the pressure. Alaba. Brilliance. Arnautovic. Schmidt. That's really well manoeuvred. Schmidt. Lima.
Austria will have one of the surprise packages of FIFA World Cup 2023. They spoke many fans with disciplined performing throughout of the group stage, including a memorable victory over Argentina, proving they have the confidence and quality to challenge football biggest stage.
And that's aimed into the middle. Howson clears it away. Played it again. Howson attempts a clearance. Lima. Brilliance. Friedel. Defending of the desperate variety. Friedel. That's very neat. A chance to play it in. Lima. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Cucurella. Williams. Schmidt. Friedel. Rodri shifted upfield. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Yamal. Rodri. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's come loose. Nico Williams. Yamal. Turns and goes back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pau Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. Friedel. That is a great pick out. Arnautovic, and he's certainly onside here. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Pedri, Rodri, Nico Williams.
You still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nico Williams, spread out to the left, hit into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cucurella, Pedri, Yamal. It's run loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, Oyarzabal certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Brilliance. Alaba forwards and with intent. Looks to the other side. Schmidt. Brilliance. And here's Arnautovic. Out to the right. Cross goes in there. Carries far too far and out of play.
Hope you are enjoying this epic football match. Don't forget
Pedri.
to stay tuned from this learning for entertainment purposes only. If you enjoy this epic match,
Rodri.
and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to GoalMatol.
Pedro Porro. Arnautovic. Friedel. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Lima, gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Yamal played out to the left flank. He can get that clear and claimed it back swiftly. Rodri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Pedro Porro. Showing good feet. Cucurella. And he's there to get it away. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Laporte. Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Friedel. Brilliance. And it's played forward. Cucurella makes the interception. Laporte forwards and with intent. And here's Arnautovic. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rodri wins the duel this time. Laporte. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella gets flagged offside. Schmidt. Brilliance. Lima. Schmidt. Lima. Swings it across. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Pedri. Kubasi. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri, gently done. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That has been knocked clear. Friedel. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Laporte. Moved on forwards. Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Howson. Rodri. Laporte chooses to go cross-field. Pedri. Laporte. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Pedri shifted upfield. Lienhardt gets rid without sophistication. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Lima. And it's Lima. Nice physical challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal. Cucurella. Aim forwards. Friedel. Played towards the other side. Brilliance. Schmidt. Lima. Schmidt. That's tidy. Oh, it's played into the area. Pedro Porro. Now it's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Thinks one through. Lima. Friedel. Lima. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Howson forwards and with intent. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Williams. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Pedri. Now it's Williams. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Danso. Brilliance. And it's played forward. Schmidt. Lima. And it's Lima. Laporte. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Laporte. Cucurella. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Schmidt. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Lima really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Kubasi. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Lima. chance here! Decent hit and on target.
Rodri.
Laporte. Arnautovic. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Pedri. Cucurella going full tilt down the left. Muscular approach does pay off here. Danso. Schmidt. Pedri. Cucurella. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Pedri. And he goes cross-field. Pedro Porro. 30 minutes gone. Rodri. Pedri. And it's Porro. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Pedro Porro, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Lima. And here's Arnautovic. Chooses to go back. Schmidt. Oh, that's neat. Played into the middle. Lima. Now it's Arnautovic. Lima, he's shooting! Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Another big chance that gets away.
Spain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Danso. Lima. Austria can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Friedel. Schmidt. Good work on the right flank here. Overhit and out of play. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedro Porro. Laporte shifted upfield. That has been cut short. And here's Arnautovic. Oh, just... And Arnautovic! Fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cucurella. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal. Alaba gets it clear. Referee's given a throw. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, Oyarzabal really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Schmidt. Lima. Friedel. Brilliance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nico Williams.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Howson. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Cuts out the pass. Lima. Brilliance. Friedel. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Howson. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Can he latch on to this? Yamal. Can he find the finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gets it away. Done so. Friedel. Five minutes till the break. And it's Lima. Friedel. Crossed into the box. And the keeper has it. Lienhardt. Schmidt.
Stoppable. There could be more on the way.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the shot! It's a promising run he's making on the right. Lofted in. Howson with the clearance. Oyarzabal, great defending, strong and determined. Friedel. Schmidt. Leimer. Rodri, gently done.
Be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Brilliance. Friedel. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Now he's off and running. Laporte. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. That's going to go a long way. Out for a throw. Pedro Porro. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has found the way through. Arnautovic. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Wins the duel this time. Schmidt. Leimer. Brilliance. Schmidt. Brilliance. Leimer. Tries a measured ball. It'll be a throw-in. Laporte have it back. And can go again. Brilliance. Lima. Friedel. Friedel played over towards the opposite flank. Schmidt. Oh, that's nice. Brilliance. Lima. Brilliance. That'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Looks to the other side. And it's Cucurella. Out of play for a throw. Cucurella. Nice control. Now it's Yamal. Nico Williams. Delivered across. That has been knocked clear. Brilliance. Schmidt. And it's Arnautovic. Now it's Arnautovic. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Spain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Does really well to win the ball there. Lima. And it's Arnautovic. Schmidt. Friedel. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Friedel. Very nicely done. Lima. Brilliance. And here's Arnautovic. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Yamal. Rodri. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. In with the challenge. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got space in the area! Cucurella opts to play it back. And it's hoisted clear. Rodri tries making a foray down the right. Yamal, played out wide. Rodri. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Has a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Friedel.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Takes the shot! Nico Williams. Oyarzábal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Yamal, who does have an assist to his name, and it's Cucurella. That is lovely. And here's Nico Williams. And a chance! Pedri. And they've got rid. Alaba. Lima. Friedel. Brilliance. Aim forwards. And here's Arnautovic. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Arnautovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Brilliance. That's really well cleared. Brilliance. Spain have a free kick. The referee has shown him a yellow card. Pedri. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Tries to get it clear. And here's Oyarzábal. There's the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Lima. Friedel. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that was very necessary. Yamal. Shapes to shoot! Schmidt. And it's Porro. Schmidt. Brilliance. Lima. Friedel. Brilliance. Lovely feet. Schmidt. Lima does have his name on the score sheet, of course. On Miltovic! Pedro Porro. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Proves too strong. Cleared without complication. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Showing good feet. Rodri. Pedri. Lienhardt. Brilliance. Schmidt. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Schmidt. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Aimed in towards the centre. Schmidt. Alaba. Pedri. Nicely intercepted. Schmidt. Brilliance. Schmidt. Brilliance. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rodri. And it's Cucurella. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic played out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball. Crosses it in. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. And that's played in low. That's the keeper's ball. Schmidt. Lienhardt. Lima. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kubasi. Kubasi. Rodri. Rodri chooses to go cross-field. Nico Williams, over to the left. It's gone out for a throw-in. Arnautovic. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Friedel. Mikel Oyarzabal. Austria disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Ball's gone out of play. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Nico Williams. Williams. Lovely bit of skill. Nico Williams has got himself a free kick. Rising over the bar. Brilliance. Schmidt. Schmidt. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Laporte with the clearance. Spread out to the left. Schmidt. Arnautovic. Arnautovic has a goal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's Lima. And he shoots! He's kept it out just. Schmidt. Time to deliver. Tries a shot! Alaba plays it short. Brilliance. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Can he finish?
Arnautovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pau Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lima. Friedel. Yamal, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nico Williams. That's the throw. Yamal, and that's aimed into the middle. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal turns and goes back. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great defending, strong and determined. Kubasi. Friedel. Lienhardt. Schmidt. Lima. Brilliance. Schmidt. Oh, such a clever touch. Brilliance. Danso. Friedel. He's making a real surge on the left. Played into the middle. Laporte with the clearance. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. Rodri. Nice control. He's looking unstoppable. Danso attempts a clearance. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's good play. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. Oh, good spread. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. There are a few waiting for it. Chance for a shot! Oyarzabal goes short. Rodri. Caresses it through. Here's Yamal. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Lima. The final 5 minutes. And it's played forward. Nico Williams. Over to the left. Now it's Williams. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Pedri laid out to the left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedro Porro. Pedri. Nico Williams. Spread out to the left. Oh, nice touch. Wins the duel this time. Nico Williams has been caught there. It's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And it's Pedri. Schmidt. Lima. And here's Arnautovic. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Laporte. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Friedel. Brilliance. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. So who's he picking out? Climbs up big! Final touch was poor. Lima. Friedel. Lienhardt. Schmidt. Lima. Rodri wins the duel this time. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Throw it. Schmidt. Brilliance. Lima. And it's Lima. Friedel. Lima. That's tidy. Lima. Brilliance. Lima. He decides to cross it. That's not... Goes for a shot! That tested the keeper. Friedel. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Alaba tries to clear. Pedri. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, what a pass! Danger averted for now. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. There he goes, motoring forward. Friedel. Lima. Friedel. Lima. Friedel. Lima. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Very nicely done. Crosses it in here. The pass is intercepted. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Schmidt. Lienhardt. Crossed into the middle. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. And it's Porro. Out to the right. Pedro Porro. Friedel wins the duel this time. Tries to get it clear. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Arnautovic. Oh, nice touch. And here's Arnautovic. No way through, so back it comes. Lima. He's being urged to shoot. Howson gets rid without sophistication. And claimed it back swiftly. Lima. Yamal. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Rodri. It's a great ball. Delivered across. Alaba. Friedel. Lima. Danso. Lima. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Brilliance. That's tidy. Friedel. Oh, it's played into the area. So who's he picking out? And here's on. There's the shot!
Arnautovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Nice physical challenge. Lienhardt has given away a free kick. Played out wide. Cucurella crosses. Cucurella. Arnautovic proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Back into the middle. Cucurella opts to play it back. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. He's in a great position. Schmidt, aim forwards. Arnautovic. Muscular approach does pay off here. Howson. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. That pass has been well intercepted. Lienhardt gets good distance on it. Arnautovic. gone for a throw-in. Rodri. Oyarzabal. And that's a good ball. Cucurella, and he's gone backward here. Schmidt. Lima. Brilliance. Oyarzabal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Played towards the other side. Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal. And it's Porro. Played into the middle. Chance! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Brilliance. Schmidt. Brilliance. Schmidt. That is good strength. And that's aimed into the middle. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. Oh, such a clever touch. Yamal. Now can he... Great chance! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And it's Cucurella. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Alaba played over towards the opposite flank. Throw in. Brilliance. Out towards the flank. That's good play. Time to deliver. And it's Lima. Nico Williams does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Pedro Porro drives forward on the overlap. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle, showing good feet. Schmidt. Brilliance. Friedel. Lima. Friedel. Lima. Brilliance. Friedel, who's set up one goal so far. Brilliance. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cucurella. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. It is a corner. That was very necessary. And it's Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Friedel can get it clear. In again. Bit of a misjudgment. Friedel. Spain suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. That has been knocked clear. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Back when it goes.
Nico Williams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Spain already trailing and we've barely begun. And here's Arnautovic. Turns and goes back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lima. And it's Lima. Brilliance. Played back in. Lovely bit of skill. Crossed into the middle.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Nico Williams. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There to get it away. That'll be a throw. And it's Porro. Lovely feet. Pedri. Chance for a shot! Chooses to go back. Rodri. Nico Williams chips it through. Plenty to aim at here. Pedri. Schmidt. Yamal. Looking here to chip it through. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Yamal. Cucurella, back it goes. Friedel. Friedel. Danso. Lima. Schmidt. Cucurella. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Nico Williams. Moved on forwards. Arnautovic. Schmidt. Friedel. Friedel. Brilliance. Friedel. Brilliance. Lima. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Schmidt. Brilliance. Schmidt. Brilliance. Lima. And it's Lima. Brilliance. And here's Arnautovic. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Lima. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yamal. Proves too strong. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Searching pass he's played there. Cleared away. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Pau Kubasi, and he goes cross-field. Kukurea, now he's off and running. Yamal played out to the left flank, delivered in. Lienhardt gets it clear. Pedro Porro. Tries a measured ball. A lot of space ahead of him. He can get that clear. Spain have reclaimed it. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. Arnautovic. Alaba. Schmidt. Brilliance. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a good run down the left. He's got away. Oyarzabal. And that's a good intervention. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's really well manoeuvred. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Schmidt. Lima. Brilliance. Spain are one down despite having the better chances here. Lima played out towards the right wing. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Pau Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Schmidt. Brilliance. Friedel. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lima clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Schmidt. There are a few waiting for it. It's a good-looking delivery. That's a throw. Oh, that's nice. Schmidt. Nice control. Brilliance. Austria ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Yamal. Friedel. Rodri. Succumbs to the pressure. Friedel. Lima. Brilliance. Schmidt. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Arnautovic. And it's Lima. Pedro Porro getting this one clear. Yamal looks to the other side. And here's Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Cucurella. Lienhardt attempts a clearance. Cross goes in there. Lima. Friedel. Brilliance. Lima. Friedel. Lima. Brilliance. And here's Arnautovic. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. That cuts out the supply. Lima. He is just caressing the ball. Arnautovic. Turns and goes back.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Friedel. And it's Lima. Alaba. Schmidt. Can he deliver? Lima. Spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. What a save! Terrific reactions! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Played towards the other side. Pedro Porro. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Lima. Friedel. Lima. Goes for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Lima just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Strong running down that left flank. Nico Williams. Yamal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Arnautovic given the lift of his goal. Cucurella. Schmidt. Brilliance. Lima. Lima. Oh, it's come loose. Brilliance. Nice physical challenge. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Arnautovic. Brilliance, played out to the right. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Too long and over the line. Howson. Pedri. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. The most accurate pass. Referee has just said play on. Yamal. That's been won straight back. Laporte. Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this? Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Arnautovic. Alaba. Friedel. Schmidt. That is lovely. This might spell danger. Oh, great chance. And the ball's come loose here. Now here's the delivery. And the keeper beats it away. Yamal. Rodri. Cucurella. Cucurella going full tilt down the left. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Out to the left it goes. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Lovely feet. Lima wins the duel this time. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Brilliance. Schmidt. And it's Lima. Lima, oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. Lima. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. A real chance! Schmidt. Now who's going to be first to this? Ball comes in. And that has been cleared. Kubasi. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Freedom. Pedro Porro. Very nicely done. Oh, Red, nice interception. Gets it away. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Arnautovic. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Lima. Friedel. Back into the middle. Approaching the half-hour mark. Friedel. Oh, that's nice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Deftly away. Aimed in towards the centre. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Laporte getting this one clear. Schmidt. Nico Williams does really well to win the ball there. Laporte. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Brilliance. Lima. Great defending, strong and determined. And Arnautovic!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Cucurella chasing after it. Cucurella. And it's played forward. Friedel. Lima. Proves too strong. Rodri. Kubasi. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And it's Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rodri. Yamal. That's going to go a long way. Laporte have it back and can go again. Moved on forwards. It's good running with the ball. Friedel. Yamal wins the duel this time. Rodri played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Cucurella. Time to deliver. Hit into the middle. Lienhardt tries to clear. Schmidt. Danso. Lima. Friedel. Schmidt. Lima. Brilliance. It's really well cleared. Laporte attempts a clearance. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Over to the left. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's run loose here. Lima. Schmidt. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brilliance. Now here's the delivery. That is a brilliant interception. Mikel Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. He's got to be in here!
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Schmidt. Friedel. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Lima. Brilliance. And here's Arnautovic. Schmidt! Keeper's dealt with that. Nico Williams. Nico Williams made out to the left flank. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rodri. Nico Williams. Rodri, and he goes cross-field. Cucurella. Cucurella charging forward down that flank. That's tidy. Nico Williams. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short, and it's Cucurella. Oh, such a clever touch. Cleared without complication. Howson forwards and with intent. Yamal. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Lima. Arnautovic, probing pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Schmidt. Schmidt. Arnautovic receives it in a wide position. Pedro Porro. Spain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Nico Williams. Williams! Same again, same outcome.
Spain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Alaba shifted upfield. Lima. Friedel. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedro Porro. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good play on the left-hand side here. That's good play. And it's Lima. And here's on... Oh, Nautovic has a goal! Kubasi. Laporte aim forwards. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. Nico Williams. That has found him in acres of space. Out of play for a goal kick. Wins the duel this time. He's in plenty of space here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedri. Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cross goes in there. And the keeper has it. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri, it's an imaginative pass. And it's on Nautovic. Brilliance. And here's on Nautovic. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Pedri. Pedri, gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Nico Williams. Rodri. Yamal. Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. Cucurella looks to get on the end of this. Nico Williams. Here's Oyarzabal. Now that's well seen too. And that has been clubbed away. Kubasi. Played towards the other side. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Spread out to the left. Tries a deft little ball. Alaba with the clearance. And it's Arnautovic. Arnautovic driving forward, a man on a mission. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cucurella. Lima did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. And here's Arnautovic. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Laporte. Cucurella. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Great run on the overlap here. Cross in, looks like a good one. Yamal. Alaba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Brilliance. And it's Lima. And here's Lima. Oh, nice touch. Lima. Brilliance. He's there to get rid. Yamal. Pedro Porro chooses to go cross-field. Decent progress down the left. Nico Williams. It's anyone's ball now. Schmidt. Lima. Out to the right. Calmly anticipates. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Brilliance. Lima. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedro Porro. Pedri, long ball upfield. Danso cuts it out. Nico Williams is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Arnautovic. Nico Williams. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lima, clipped into space, and that has been cleared. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And back to the goalkeeper. Danso forwards and with intent. And he goes cross-field. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pau Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. Cucurella goes on a run down the left wing. Cucurella, well, that is a good challenge from him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lima. Friedel. Oh, it's come loose. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Cucurella, and it's lofted through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Schmidt.
To go and wrap things up.
Friedel, and he goes cross-field. Schmidt. That'll be a throw-in. Nico Williams. Yamal. That's a nicely weighted pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Toro. Oh, sweet feet. That's really well manoeuvred. Driving on and making good progress. He's shooting!
Schmidt has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Nico Williams. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Howson shifted upfield. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oyarzábal played with finesse. Showing good feet. Lima attempts a clearance. It'll be a throw-in. Lima. Nico Williams. Yamal. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. And he's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Brilliance. Aim forwards. Schmidt is onto it in a flash. Alaba. Friedel. Lima. Friedel. Lima. Brilliance. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic has a goal! Kubasi. Kukurea. Nico Williams. Yamal. Schmidt. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Friedel. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's heaved it away. Schmidt.
One thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Kukurea. And it's Toro. That's very neat. Rodri. Yamal. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Cleared without complication. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. Schmidt. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Schmidt. Arnautovic. Schmidt. Nice control. Lima. Friedel. Brilliance. Knocks it out wide. Can he deliver? Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And he thumps it clear. So who's he picking out? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Friedel. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Kubasi. How Kubasi shifted upfield. Lima. Now he's got space here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Williams, over to the left. A chance to play it in. Cleared away. Played towards the other side. Cucurella wins the duel this time. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That has gone horribly wrong. Brilliance. Danso forwards and with intent. Schmidt. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Brilliance. Mikel Oyarzabal. Laporte. Cucurella. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Nico Williams. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oyarzabal with the short one. Oyarzabal, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Brilliance. Danso gently done. Schmidt. Lima. Out to the left it goes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Pedri. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Some good work on the right flank here. Ball's gone out of play. Brilliance. Danso. Schmidt. Lima. Pedri does well to get it back. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Yamal. Danger averted for now. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Yamal. Yamal tries to thread one through. Nice interception, well timed. Brilliance. And it's Brilliance. And here's Arnautovic. Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal. Nico Williams, played out towards the right wing. And here's Yamal. Rodri. Cucurella. That's good play. And here's Oyarzabal. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Friedel clears it away. Pedro Porro tries making a foray down the right. Nico Williams, oh, good spread. And it's Pedri. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Arnautovic. Muscular approach does pay off here. Arnautovic is fouled. Oh, he's found him in space, and the shot! Laporte gets rid without sophistication. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. Very nicely done. Friedel crosses it in. Schmidt. Lima. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic. So he's having a shot! Yamal. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries to get it clear. Schmidt. Lima. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pedro Porro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ambitious ball here. Danso. That's a little off target. Nico Williams. Cucurella tries a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Danso. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. That's going to go a long way. What a throw in. And it's Lima. Lovely feet. Pedro Porro gets it away. Lima. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Rodri. And it's played forward. Rodri chooses to go cross-field. Nico Williams caresses it through. Alaba is there, and he can get that clear. Goes for a shot! And it's been taken short. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lienhardt getting this one clear. And it's Pedri. Pedri, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's there to get it away. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Shot, surely! It's a loose ball. Pedro Porro. Laporte. Oh, that's nice. Here's Oyarzabal, gets the shot away! Williams. Corner then. Punched away. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's a throw. Lima. Now, what's he got in mind? Brilliance. Lima. Schmidt. Lima. Brilliance. Lima. And here's Arnautovic. And they've got rid.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rodri. Laporte. Great defending, strong and determined. Schmidt. And he's making progress on the ball. Rodri. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Brilliance. Schmidt. Brilliance. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Cucurella done delicately. Clearly not happy with that. Pedri. Yamal. Lima. Schmidt. Lima. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Goes for the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Cucurella. Howson, gently done. Friedel. Nicely shaped cross. Pedri. And here's Yamal. And it's Porro. Oh, sweet feet. Can he deliver? He is just caressing the ball, and it's played into the middle. Schmidt. Lima. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Williams!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Schmidt. Lima. Brilliance. And it's Lima. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played in with purpose. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Nico Williams. Now it's Yamal. Yamal spread out to the left. Williams. Cucurella. That is lovely. Laporte. Cucurella. Played out wide. Schmidt. It is quite a run he's making here. Delivered in. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Arnautovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedri. Friedel. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Friedel, and he whips it in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No question, that's a foul. Unai Simon sends that a long way. And it's Cucurella. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lima. Good ball, good take. Schmidt. Oh, nice touch. Brilliance. Lima. And here's on, shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Pedri moved on forwards. It's a good run down the right. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Friedel played into space out wide, and he's managed to get free. He's in, surely! Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And that has been cleared. Pedro Porro gets good distance on it. Lima. Friedel. Yamal wins the duel this time. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Nico Williams played out to the left flank. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. Nico Williams spread out to the left. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lima. And it's Lima. Lima does rim. And Arnautovic! Another big chance that gets away. Pedri. Oh, can he get onto this? Schmidt, aim forwards. Lima. Has a quick glance. Schmidt. Brilliance. And here's Arnautovic. Played out to the right. He's cut it out. Laporte. Cucurella. Alaba. Lima. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. The cross comes in. Lienhardt can get it clear. Pedri. Kubasi. Cucurella. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Pedri. Nico Williams tries to dink it through. Can he get onto this? Brilliance. Danso shifted upfield. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Schmidt. Showing good feet. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Cucurella. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's neat. Yamal. That's good play. So who's he picking out? Pedri. It's rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Looks to the other side. Lobbed in behind. And the ball is out of play. Yamal. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Yamal. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yamal. And here's Nico Williams. Arnautovic. Arnautovic. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedro Porro herring after the ball here. Pedri attempts a clearance. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Lima. And here's Arnautovic. And the ball's come loose here.
Arnautovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Friedel. Brilliance. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. That's good defending, very good defending. Cucurella. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Cucurella looks to get on the end of this. Schmidt. Danso. Friedel. Showing good feet. Friedel looking for a runner. Delivered with swing. Unai Simon deals with that nice and simple. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella, that's a delicate pass. He can get that clear. Williams. Nico Williams tries a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The crossing. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Brilliance. Schmidt. Lima. And he goes cross-field. And here's Arnautovic. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Williams. Firmly met. Brilliance. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, delicate chip through. Pedro Porro is there, and he can get that clear. Nico Williams, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Williams! It's off target and by quite a way. And it's played forward. Laporte. Nico Williams. Now it's Arnautovic. Laporte gets across to intercept that. here's Yamal. And it's Pedri. Pedri shifted upfield. Lima. Alaba forwards and with intent. Arnautovic is onto this. Oh, he's found support out wide. Schmidt. Lima. Played back in. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri is the guilty party there. Whips it across. Pedri. Nico Williams. Into the last quarter of an hour. Pedro Porro. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Nice physical challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well blocked, and back out it comes. Williams. Might be danger here. And it's Pedri. Gets it away. Lima. Friedel. Kubasi. Hausen. Pedri. Yamal. Cucurella. Pedri. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Arnautovic. Oh, this is a terrific run. In it comes. Climbs up big! And that would have been game-setting match.
Arnautovic is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game-setting match.
Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro hurtling down that right flank. He is just caressing the ball. Yamal. That is lovely. He's had a shot! Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Lamine Yamal really needed to be much faster then.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Over to the left. And it's Arnautovic. Lima. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And he thumps it clear. Damso, aim forwards. Shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Alaba gently done. Schmidt. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. They are now a 9-man team. Cleared away. Laporte moved on forwards. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Lima producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. And it's Lima. Cucurella. Laporte. Laporte head over towards the opposite flank. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Out to the right. Clears it away. Real chance here. Arnautovic. Arnautovic looking to penetrate opposition lines. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Cucurella. Williams. Yamal. Oh, good spread. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Spain have got it back, and they'll have another go. Arnautovic. Oh, this is a very good run. Schmidt. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that has been clubbed away. Can he latch on to this? Pau Kubasi gets it clear. There will be a throw-in. Very nicely done. And it's Lima. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nico Williams. Alaba gets over and intercepts. And here's Arnautovic! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's played forward. Nico Williams chasing after it. Now it's Arnautovic. Muscular approach does pay off here. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kubasi. That is a little undercooked. Yamal. It's run loose here. Pedro Porro making good progress on the right-hand side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Arnautovic. Nice control. And it's Lima. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lima laid out to the left flank. Nico Williams aimed forwards. Pedro Porro. Great defending, strong and determined. Out to the left it goes. Gets his head on it! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Laporte. Played towards the other side. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Looking for a decent ball in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Keeps on running. A chance to play it in. And out it comes again. Yamal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Yamal. Pedro Porro looking to get on the end of this. Keeper has taken decisive action. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Porro. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, nice touch. And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alaba. Foot in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro chooses to go cross-field. No, that's not going to find its target. Danso forwards and with intent. Well, they could break here. Dinks one through. Referee's given a throw. And here's Arnautovic. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Spain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. Cucurella. That's tidy. Nico Williams. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Cucurella crosses. Oh, what's he done? Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Lienhardt. Friedel. Friedel played over towards the opposite flank. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Lima. Lovely feet. And here's Arnautovic. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Into the last 5 minutes. Cucurella. Cucurella going full tilt down the left. And the flag has stayed down. Lienhardt is there and he can get that clear. Nico Williams. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is out of play. Lienhardt. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Arnautovic. That has been cut short. Yamal. Kubasi.
If you enjoy these epic meals,
Pedro Porro.
and don't forget like and subscribe to GoalMatol.
Kubasi. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams spread out to the left. Brilliance. Arnautovic. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedro Porro picks it up now. Bullish header! Brilliance. Now it's Arnautovic. Played out to the right. And here's Arnautovic. And it's Lima. Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro carries the ball down the right. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Looks across and plays it in. That's an excellent interception. Arnautovic. Pedro Porro does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. He slings it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Pedro Porro. Howson. Laporte. Cucurella. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. There's the delivery. Spain with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Oyarzábal goes short. Cucurella puts them all in. Schmidt. Schmidt. Lima. Friedel. Schmidt. It's a promising position. Oh, great! Arnautovic has a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Arnautovic is offering a wry smile there.
Alaba plays it short. And that was very necessary. Austria have reclaimed it. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Friedel, back when it goes. Yamal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Porro. And here's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Williams. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Now it's Arnautovic. Arnautovic. Lobbed in behind. Schmidt. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Lamine Yamal certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Lienhard. Brilliance. Arnautovic played out towards the right wing. Cucurella wins the duel this time. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Who played through for the wide man. Gets into some space. Good running, strong and purposeful. Aim forwards. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out to the left flank. Nice control. Time to deliver. He's well positioned here. Oh, sweet feet. Moved on forwards. Arnautovic running with the ball. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. And the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. And it's been taken short. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Nico Williams. Cucurella. It's a throw-in. Arnautovic done delicately. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Schmidt. Out for a throw. Schmidt. And it's Arnautovic. Arnautovic gently done. Pedro Porro gets it away.
Hope you are enjoying this epic football match. Don't forget this page 20 this morning and for entertainment purposes only. If you enjoy
Yamal.
this epic match, and don't forget like and subscribe to GoalMatol.
Pedro Porro. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Kubasi. Danso. Have it back and can go again. Lima. Lima forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kubasi. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Hausen. Cucurella. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Williams' cross. Takes a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Brilliance. Danso. Brilliance. Lofted upfield. Arnautovic. Oh, good spread. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Cucurella. And time is up.
Unforgettable FIFA World Cup 2026 round of 32 battle has come to an end. Spain and Austria delivered to theater contents filled with passion, technical brilliance, and unforgettable memories. Thank you for watching GoalMatol. Like the video if you enjoy this knockout classic. Comment your man of the match. Subscribe to GoalMatol for more realistic FIFA World Cup 2026 simulation. Stay tuned for more instant matches. See you the next one.
I got you.